Well, let me say something first. I usually don't do that. Kudos, congratulations, everything to the Clippers, the Doc and his staff, players. Great series. Really played well. Both teams played with class. There was no baloney going on out on the court, except for me fouling Jordan, I guess. Other than that, both teams competed their butts off. It was great stuff. Great series. So congratulations to them. I am really happy for them. Sad for us, obviously, for a lot of reasons, but really happy for that group. They're trying to get it going, and they're obviously in the right direction.
Pop, on the final play, it looked like you wanted 3 shooters in the corners to open things up for the lob to Kawhi. I know you were upset by the buzzer that went off. You feel like they got a chance to see what you were intending there?
Absolutely.
Did you feel like you should have gotten a chance to have another timeout to change things?
There's not a whole lot you can do with 1 second. It seemed part of the play. It was going to be tough anyway.
Have you lost a series where it felt like your team did so many things to win the series?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm sure there's an exception, but usually in the past, if we've won a series, we've pretty much won it hands down. Or if we got beat, we got beat, pretty easily. This was a grind every 6 of the 7 games were a grind. So it was a little different in that way. But it was a great series. Great series.
Bob, you said before that guarding Chris Paul the was really tough to do, but did you expect him to reach the trend back bars to explode like he did tonight?
You never know in the playoffs. Always, other people step up and do a good job. And Matt had a good game tonight. He did a good job. Knocked down some shots. Got some loose balls. That was the biggest play of the game for us. I think we were up 5. We got to stop. It was a loose ball. We had our hands on it. We didn't grab it. That was a chance to go up 7 or 8. That was late in the game. A little bit later than mid 4th quarter. That was huge. From there, it was just tit for tat, and Chris made a great shot.
So, Chris Paul clearly was a little bit hampered with his hamstring. What type of stuff were you trying to do to take advantage of that, and where did he show you at the end of that game there?
Well, everybody's dinged up, so we tried to get Tony to get in some positions where he can be aggressive, but that's what we do with Tony anyway, so I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know I hope he's not hurt.
Have you ever seen someone come back from a mid-game injury like that and play as well as Chris Paul did today?
I don't know what his injury was, so who knows? It could have been major, it could have been slight. I don't know.
At what point do you get together with everyone and have your talks and decide where you're going next?
Saturday, probably Monday. Guys usually want to get it over with, go on their way and do what they do with their families and that kind of thing. So we'll probably get together on Monday, talk about the future and one-on-one with guys. The typical thing after you lose.
You're not expecting decisions.
Either you win it all, or there's 29 teams and go home. Maybe they never left home, but some of them left home, then they go on vacation or whatever. I'm trying to say.
You're not expecting decisions by Monday, though.
Decisions on what?
Some of the bigger picture, Tim and Manu don't have contracts.
Oh, no. I mean, people ask me about Tim and Manu and myself for the last 5 years, what we're going to do. It's all psychobabble. I have no clue. We'll probably come back. Paycheck's pretty good. You think I'm lying? Yes, sir.
I don't know how much you could share, but what did you say to your team when you got to the locker room after the game?
I just told them I was proud of them. I thought they laid it all on the line. Timmy, again, he's a miracle to me at 39, what he does out there. And I've never seen anybody do that at 39, the way he plays at both ends of the court. He's just an ultimate competitor. But I thought everybody, did as well as they could. We've had some people who haven't played well in a lot of games, and they came to play tonight. The performances were better, so I was happy for them in that regard. But that was about it. It was short and sweet. You know, we're proud of you, and you know we'll get together. We know how to win, we know how to lose, and we'll go to dinner.
Bob, I'm curious what you thought of Danny Green over here. Of Danny Green's performance defensively tonight. It seemed like he was able to not only guard his men, but on weak side stuff.
Yeah, did a good job. You know, the games that we've lost, except for tonight. Tonight was a heck of a game. It was a great game. But the games we've lost, we haven't guarded JJ and Jamal very well. They still got some shots tonight, but we guarded them pretty well. I was real happy with what we did. But in previous games that we've lost, we did not do a good job, and that was the difference in the game, so I regret that.
Bob, as a coach, is it harder to reconcile a series like this where, you know, a couple plays that they've gone either way, maybe you advance, you said you guys played really well, as opposed to maybe a past series where guys just didn't show up and underperformed your expectations?
Oh, sure. I mean, but you know, if people play hard and they're both competing and executing, and you lose, you know, that's life. You got to be bigger than that loss. If guys didn't perform or weren't giving it, or you weren't running back on defense, or you know, blah blah blah, then you could get after them, probably even curse, which I rarely do. Okay, have a good evening, good weekend.